Good morning. It's Thursday, August 20th. It's me and Terry today. Abigail's sleeping in. She says her hips hurt, so she's going to take a day off. Lisa ran into some problems with her an infection, so she's trying to get that healed up. She's got some antibiotics. So it's me and Terry today. So we're decided to do, what's the name of it? Mount Cube. And then over to a parking lot. So we got kind of two climbs today in reality. So we'll see how we do. I hear a car. Dang it. We had to walk up this hill. The reason I said dang it, there's a car, is because there was a gate down that's locked. And had it been unlocked, Lisa could have dropped us off a half mile up the road. So we just did a road walk that doesn't count for anything. We have 11.2 miles to do today, so it's not going to be real easy, but Terry's up for it. She's got a new pair of shoes she's trying out. That was the other reason we're doing this mountain instead of going right into the presidentials. So we've got a plan, something that'll get us from Kinsman Notch to Crawford Notch, and then from Crawford Notch to Pinkham Notch, and that'll take care of the major presidentials, and then they have to leave me, and then I got to decide what to do. So I will have skipped a small portion in this area, which I'll come back for at some point. So the Mount Cube summit really is 3.1, not the 4.4 that's on there. So 3 miles uphill, that's what we're in for. Before we go into the presidentials, got to make sure we have our winter gear. It's in the 50s this morning, and it's going to be colder up on the mountains. So the winter gear needs to be in our packs, so they are going to weigh a lot more. So the uphill is not rock uphill yet, which is kind of nice. But you can hear me breathing. Goes up. Starting to get into some of the rocks now. I had to take off my longer sleeve. Starting to work up a sweat. Terry's coming. Trying to decide which way to go. Looks like some people went that way. There's rocks over here. Well, let's see. All right, so we do have a little bit of rock scramble. Trying to decide. Actually, maybe off to the side over there on the right. That cloud layer down there. Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'll start.
Yep. Those were the Eastman ledges that we were just on. So we'll have a little up and down, and then we'll climb again. Terry's breaking in a new pair of shoes. If I didn't already mention that, that was one of the reasons we needed to do this trail instead of going right into the whites, just to make sure everything's good. And hopefully Abigail, because we got her some new shoes yesterday, she wears those all day today since she didn't make it out on the trail. trying to set ourselves up for success, and hopefully the weather will cooperate. Are your shoes waterproof?
Yep.
Oh, somebody coming behind us. Dunda just passed me. He's the guy that I was in the thunderstorm with before I flipped forward. So he's going to do 26 miles today. He stayed up at the top of Smart Mountain by the fire tower last night. It's about 9 o'clock, probably 1.6 to the summit. So here we go. Won't be long, we'll be climbing. Slight change in plans. We were going to do 11.2 today. Terry and I were talking and just realized Abigail's not prepared for the whites. We need to get her some clothes that can withstand some cold weather. She has cotton sweatpants, no rain pants, no hat, no gloves. And I know that it's in the 40s, 30s on the top of those mountains. So we're not going to go in this and get ourselves in trouble. So I'm cutting the hike short today. We're going to get our last minute preps done and do it right. I don't want to be responsible for somebody getting hypothermia. So, yeah, and while we're there, I'm going to see if I can get some pants. Mine are too big, really. And maybe I can just get some that are warmer, that are like leggings of some sort, that are good for the wind and elements. So we are gonna be done in just about a mile. Lisa's gonna pick us up. We're gonna go ahead and go to the outfitters and get Abigail set up, and if I can find a mouthpiece, I want a replacement one, and maybe some long johns for me, just because I'm not real happy with the ones I have. We're also going to stop at the grocery store. I want to make some hard-boiled eggs for the first day, and it'd be nice if we had some eggs for the breakfast in the morning. Maybe some bagels or something to go with it before we leave the hostel. So, last minute preps. Need to make sure we got the reservation for Crawford's Notch and that we get the cars transported up there, except for Lisa's. Lisa will drop us off in the morning, and then Terry and Abigail and I'll start hiking. At least that's the plan now. Who knows, it could always change. Lisa's not going to be able to hike with us. She has an infection that she needs to clear up on her leg, and a little more conditioning. So she hopefully will meet us at Crawford Notch, and then after that it'll be at Pinkham Notch, and then I think everybody's gonna leave and I gotta figure out what to do. So another learning kind of is that when you do have people come, you got to realize they're not at the same activity level as you, and nor can they do the pace that you typically do. So you will have to go slower. Right now I timed Terry's pace at about 1.3 if it's not too crazy. So we will have to make allowance for that in our mileage and when we get started on the day. I think Abigail, she can usually keep up with me, and maybe she's faster now that she's got new shoes. So we'll see, but we're gonna have to go at Terry's pace, and so that we all make it through the whites in one piece. So the whites can be intimidating. Been looking at the forecast. I really don't want any rain, but I don't know if we'll avoid it. All right, we're coming to the end of our modified hike. What did you think of Cube Mountain?
It was beautiful. Nice hike.
Yeah.
Not
too crazy.
No, but
so
beautiful views and a gorgeous day.
Yeah. All right. Coming out to the road. The parking area should be out here. I'm gonna call it a day for hiking. I don't think I want to go across those. It's Thursday night, and I'm actually a little nervous. I'm looking around me and looking at these huge mountains. I'm in the middle of getting the shuttle, or doing the shuttle up to Pinkham Notch. We're going to try to go the 5 days, and then get out instead of coming out at Crawford Notch. I hope we can make it. So Terry has a bailout plan would be to get out at Crawford's Notch somehow, and then shuttle up to Pinkham Notch. So we'll see how she does. We'll see how we all do. Our packs are overstuffed right now, trying to rush through getting them packed with the food and everything.